I feel like we saw a glimpse of the Wranglers that we know. Can I ask, are the Wranglers back, do you think?
We have to step at a time, but yes, there was a lot of positives out there today. Our goaltending was outstanding, kept us in the game early. I didn't think we were sharp at the start, and when you get that good goaltending like that, gives you an opportunity. We get the goal at the first, and then, like I said, the second period, I thought we were one of our best second, period from start to finish. And then in the third, you're protecting the lead, so you tighten up a bit, and they pushed, and our goalie was good again, and they get the one goal, and we get the next one on the empty net, so things worked out for us tonight.
Did you see anything different from the guys tonight that we haven't seen in previous games?
Well, I thought the commitment, everyone bought in, and when you do that, we have to get our swagger back, and tonight I think you saw glimpses of it, and that's encouraging. It's the same guys that we've had all year long, and they just had to start feeling good about themselves. And we had a hard week of practice. I think that sort of got them into the right frame of mind, and and you reap the rewards when you see the hard work turn into victories. So well done by them. It was awesome. I thought we had a great week of practice, and they committed to working hard, and I think that shows you out there what happened. So I'm very happy.
Ignatiev said that it was good to get the revenge on the Firebirds
Right.
for this game after your last series. Was that kind of the theme going into this game today?
I didn't want to focus in on a lot of that, but a lot of our preparation was, usually you do a review of your weekend before, and we stayed away from that, and we just went to, hey, let's prepare. That's done. Let's prepare for Coachella, and a lot of the clips that we showed wasn't super positive, so it reinforced it. We didn't have to say it. They knew. They're pros. They know what's going on. So credit to them. They said, hey, we're going to just go forward and not look back, and I think that was a benefit for us.
Sam Honzik returned to the lineup today after being out for about a month with an injury. Had an assist tonight. He looked pretty good out there. What did you see out of him?
Absolutely. It was, he had to get in the right frame of mind. I'm sure there's some pain there, but he knew that he had to work through it and feel comfortable. And, he took this week of practice, which was probably our hardest week of practice, and he really, he felt good. So I think it gave him the confidence to step right back in, and he did a great job. And like I said, I think everyone pulled together when we had to, and that's why we had the success tonight.
As you mentioned, really hard work in the previous practices leading up to this. Was that kind of the mantra leading up to the game?
Well, I just think it was all about details, and I don't want to say we were trying to make it uncomfortable, but I think it was, when you're on a slide, and, I know guys are working hard, but you have to remember it, a lot of it stems to hard work, and really, are we battling it as hard as we can? And, sometimes you got to make it uncomfortable, and, it wasn't a punishment, it was more a refocus. And the guys bought into that. And, like I said, I thought we had a real good week of practice. And, I think it translates into the victory tonight.